here at Cliches here in the studio. I have a special guest with me, a good friend of mine, Shannon Waterman. Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? What's up, guys?
Hey, say hello to the world.
Hello.
Yes, Shannon was kind enough to come in, talk about herself, and amongst other things. So we're going to dive into a lot today. Graham Cliches involves a lot of misconceptions, stigmas, stereotypes, just for women who live that IG life and have lots of followers, lots of likes, and this is really an in-depth approach to how they carry themselves. So we're going to get into all of that, and hopefully the background of Shannon today will answer some questions, whether you follow her personally, whether you end up following her in the future, whether you know her. Hopefully we can all learn something today. Isn't that right?
Yep. I love it.
So breakdown, we'll start easy, of course. Let the people know where you're from.
I'm from Orange County.
Okay.
Well, actually, I was born in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Moved to Orange County in middle school, and then moved up to Ventura for college, back home. Now I'm in LA.
So let's get into the nitty gritty just a little bit more.
All right.
Your IG. Say your IG name for everybody in case they don't know.
It's just my name, at Shannon Waterman.
And Shannon Waterman. No code names, no nothing. You're
no
very
cool name. Yeah.
Very transparent.
Yeah.
I love it. Some girls hide it with these fake names. Some people have it
I
private.
know.
Do you know how many followers you have, top of your head?
22.7K.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
That's it?
It's not like it's a few thousand. I mean, 22K is something to be proud of.
I worked hard to get there, so.
How long you been on IG?
I've been on it since high school, but actually like working for my Instagram only a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at 6,000 last year.
It went from 6K to like 22?
Yeah.
What changed on it that even took it to that level?
I just started posting more creative content.
Do you feel like your IG is like a proper representation of you? Meaning like, hey, like you said, this is just for business, or this is like, hey, this is who I am?
I would say so. A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really see like the inside of somebody's life or what they've been through or anything. You kind of just choose to post what people want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll post more, like an Instagram model, you post more pictures of yourself so people think that you're conceited or something,
right.
Which is the absolute not
That's
truth
not
at all.
That's not true?
No.
No. but
No.
You'll post it though, right? At least.
I post it, yeah, because it's good. I like creating content. And
Mm-hmm. So what more do you hope to accomplish with your Instagram profile? Is it strictly business? Hey, I'm at 22 now. Let me hit 50K followers. Let me keep this party going. You just trying to build off that momentum, get more gigs, all of the above?
I'm not just like living this crazy wild LA life,
Right.
Partying and modeling, and that's what people think for Instagram models. So
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was going to get into next. If I'm a guy, and I'm sure I'm speaking for thousands, millions of guys listening. If I'm a guy and I see your Instagram for like a few months, a year, whatever, then I happen to run into you in real life in LA, like I'm going to think IG everything. Like I don't expect you to be regular, So how would you handle that? Like I'm picturing you in a bikini. That's how I always see you. And here we are. My name is such and such. Are you receptive? Are you taken back? A guy approaches you and says, hey, I saw you on IG. Has that ever happened?
that has happened, actually. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, actually, a couple months ago. I was out like visiting in Orange County, and I just went to a sandwich shop that I've never been to before.
Mm-hmm.
And I ordered my sandwich, and this guy's like, "Your name's Shannon, right? I follow you on Instagram." My like face got bright red. I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
Right.
that's so! I can't believe that you would like recognize me." But it was cool.
I mean, so it ended there? Like he didn't...
He gave me my sandwich, and I paid him, and that was about it.
That was it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like, "Nice to meet you."
Okay.
That's all he said. He was just like, "I follow you."
Oh.
Yeah.
He didn't really, no advances, nothing. He was just like, shake your hand and then I'm done.
Just like,
maybe that was the highlight of
the
his day.
sandwich was good as hell, though. So.
You touched on a few things in your last statement, but like general misconceptions about you, just from people come across, or people you've never met. What do they usually say about you?
I would think, because being an Instagram model or trying to model, you have to post that kind of content constantly in order to keep your following and your engagement, engage with your followers, and people will just kind of think that you're looking for attention, and that's all you want in life, and that's all you value yourself for. But
Right.
I mean, I got a college degree, and I do a lot. I've been working since I was 15.
Nice.
So
Nice. Okay.
people don't really know that. They think I'm just having this
Right. They just
fun
see
life,
they just see
yeah.
the bikini shot on the beach or wherever you at.
Yeah.
And like, okay. When you hear the term, well, you've actually already used it already. When you hear the term IG model, like, how does that make you feel?
It's kind of cool.
Cool. Okay. Okay. You accept that term. Okay.
It's
good.
definitely cool. I mean, when I first started, I was so nervous. I was like constantly sending my friends pictures, like, you think this is okay? You think somebody's going to judge me? And everyone was like, why do you care? Like, just do it. If you're going to model, then just do it. Because you're not going to model if you're not going to do that.
Right.
So I did that for a while. And then I got sick of my friends telling me, like, stop caring so much. So I finally just started posting, and then you get more confident with it.
When you say your friends, was it mostly your girls? Was it guys too? Like,
My girls, I also had, like, guy friends in college. Obviously, the guys want to see that
yes.
stuff on Instagram.
I'm sure they had plenty of. They said, "Send me more," right?
Yeah.
So I mean, as far as your likes, I mentioned that. How do like the hundreds or thousands of likes and comments, particularly from men, like how do they make you feel?
I feel good about them, but there's also some, like, actually very nice comments other than the flames and all of that, and or just like, you have a great smile, stuff like that. Or they'll DM me and be like, you actually seem like a really cool, bubbly, like, outgoing girl.
The DM, let's
The
get on that.
DMs.
Let's get
That's
on
a
that
whole
for a
different
second.
story.
No, we gonna get into it. The DM. So you read your DMs.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of IG models are accused of not reading them, let alone responding. Do you respond?
I respond to the appropriate ones.
Break down the inappropriate ones. That's what I want to know.
Oh God, yeah. I will get some that will just be every detail, what I want to do to you. Yeah, I just decline those ones. But then there's some that are actually like, you seem like a great person. I'd love to get to know you sometime. Or like, I want to see more of this. I love your pictures. I love your stories. And those are the ones that I respond to.
Okay.
And then I'll post stories like asking a question or advice on something, and people will respond. Like a few months ago, I was like, does anybody have like any remedies for anxiety? And people started I was so surprised. I had like hundreds of messages.
Really?
So I messaged every person back, and I was like, thank you.
Damn.
I appreciate that.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of time.
It was surprising too, though.
Right.
It's like somebody actually cares.
Yeah. Most of your convos, I mean, I guess I'm asking how in depth do they get? Like, hey, we have a nice exchange. We've been DMing for a week.
Yeah.
I might see you in real life. Like, does it develop to that?
It doesn't really get too in depth.
Okay.
I kind of just say thank you.
And keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Okay. No interest
I don't really
rate.
have time to keep like, you know, well, how are you? And okay, well, let's go on a date.
Right.
Then it gets to that. I don't want to like make it seem.
At least through your IG social media life, right? It sounds like you're kind of drawing the line there.
Yeah.
So, say that same guy that's shooting you messages in the DM, he would have to get lucky, see you at the sandwich shop, basically. Like, you're not trying to hear everything else, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, figured that. I mentioned the DM, the comment section. You mentioned the flames and all of that stuff. Like, do they make you laugh? Do you just look at them? Do you reply?
I like every single comment.
Okay.
Unless it's something super inappropriate. I just leave it be.
I need some examples, Shannon. I need some.
I don't even know.
Because the flames are like, they're flames, you know? You're hot.
Yeah, some people will just be like, I want those legs wrapped around my waist. Like, I can't even tell you.
Yes, that's what goes on.
And it's like the ones that are like, oh, you're beautiful or great picture, I'll like that. But the other ones, it's like, I don't want to open the door to, okay, DM me, you know?
Yeah. Do you block them or just ignore them?
Just ignore.
Okay.
I do block on Snapchat.
Really?
Get a lot of random, like, just random dick pics.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, shit. All right.
And I just send a straight block.
As you probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're not about that life. So, all right, moving on. Men you've dated, like, did you attract a certain type of man growing up? Were you attracted to someone growing up? How does that change in your adulthood, or has it been like consistent?
I have so much to say about that actually. I guess I've always been kind of attracted to the same type of guy.
Let me stop you right there. For all the men listening, what type of guy is that? Because you just everybody's ears went up.
Really?
Yes. What type of guy are you attracted?
I guess in the past I've been attracted to those like the pretty boys that got all the promises and the I love you that first week and treat you wonderful the first like 3 months, and then 3 months go by and they're all emotionally abusive and
Wow.
gets intense. So I've seen that happen in my past relationships and just kind of realized it more and more, the warning signs.
All right.
So I know more what I want.
So pretty boy, huh? So they all start off like looking like Thor, and then it's all just downhill from there.
Pretty much.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm not saying every pretty boy's a bad guy, but I mean, a lot of them. I mean, they got all those likes on Instagram too, so.
So has that changed like who you date now?
Yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm at an age now where all that kind of stuff doesn't matter. The next guy I date, I hope to marry. So.
Which means you're looking now, as
I
in
am.
taking applications type of thing.
Yes, but I'm not basing anything off of looks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, you all hear that? The DMing comments are gonna be tough. You're just gonna have to run into her on the streets somewhere, streets of LA.
Or just think of a really good pickup line.
If you had to choose between being in a relationship or like literally getting 50,000 likes per post, what would be more important to you like right now? You had to choose.
Honestly, a relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a good one.
I've seen this happen out there, so don't take this wrong way.
Okay.
Have you ever bought followers at all?
I have not bought followers.
No? Okay. Because we'll see it.
I have in the past used a system. Doesn't buy followers, but it like automatically likes pictures.
Oh, really?
And then they see your profile.
So it like kind of trends you in the right direction type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, probably 99% of Instagram models have used those kind of things. Probably 99% of Instagram models have used those kind of things.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
You didn't know?
Nah, it was news to me.
People might be shocked now.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
you just ratted out the whole culture,
Oh,
you know?
shit. We might have to crop that one out.
Nah, we keeping that
Cut.
for sure. Nah, we keeping that.
Yeah, I've gotten people like, I'll meet people in person. I'll be like, hey, so great to meet you. And they're like, yeah, thank you for like commenting on my picture. I'm like, I feel so bad because I'm not the one who commented on your picture. I just like, oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you just flow with it, right?
Yeah, I can't be like, oh, that wasn't me. Just somebody on my Instagram, you know?
I asked that question. I mean, not to even remotely call you out, but you will see like, oh, she got 50K followers, but all her posts have like 75 likes, and it doesn't add up, you know. So I was just seeing how into that you were.
Well, that's not me. You can tell when people buy followers because on there you'll see that they have like 50,000 followers and then, like you said, 75 likes.
Right.
So, I mean, you can tell on mine I get like around 1,000.
It's not bad.
And there's comments on there from real people.
Right.
So
Do you check like to see if this is a real person type of thing?
no, it definitely is a real person.
Let's go back to the DMs for a second. Like, how many are in your inbox right now, on average? Do you keep them, delete them? Is it just flooded?
I just keep them.
Yeah.
My message request, it's like 99 plus. I think it just automatically deletes like
Wow.
once you
it
get
just-
to 100.
Really?
I think it just deletes the first
Mm-hmm.
and keeps going on.
So there are messages you might not even ever see.
Yeah, I try to look at all of them, but I miss them sometimes.
And then you'll run into that guy at the sandwich shop, and he'll be like, "Why'd you
Yeah.
ignore me?"
But
Yeah, I
Oh my
didn't know
gosh.
that. So it's 99 plus. It just taps out, but you know, you're one of those girls that'll at least try and take the time to.
yeah, of course. If somebody's following my adventure, I'd of course want to engage back with them.
Right.
Because I appreciate it.
What would make that guy like stand out though in the DM? Like if your eyes actually got big, like, hey, I would actually consider talking to this person. Like,
I
what would it
guess
take?
not just the standard, like, you can know when it's like a fuckboy in there, just like, hi, beautiful, let's go for a drink, like, devil face, or something. Like, if it's something like that where you can tell they're just trying to hook up with you,
Right.
no chance. But there are people that are like, you really caught my eye by just like the person you are, and I respond to those. That's what gets me for sure.
Nice. Give you a scenario. $500,000 right now, $500K in your pocket, or your husband that you'll be with for, let's say, at least 10 years. I would like to say for life.
At least. 10 years.
I don't want to put too much pressure on you with the rest of your life stuff, but...
Oh, I'd rather be with a husband for the rest of my life
Okay.
than 10 years.
So you'll take him right now versus $500,000 in your pocket to kind of, carry you along. Okay. You might be surprised at some people's answers, so,
Success is one thing, but, I mean, money doesn't always buy happiness.
Where are you at on the weekends? And you don't have to say in particular, like, what establishment, but where do you find yourself, like, hanging out?
I actually work a lot on the weekends.
Really?
So I don't really have a weekend.
Well, what's your go-to, your turn-up time?
I definitely go out. I have my fair share of going out to the clubs and getting a little bit too drunk.
On a Tuesday? Or
on a Tuesday.
There you
go. Avenue Tuesdays. Where Wednesday, in LA, there's never a weekend.
There you go.
So when I have my days off, I definitely do that.
All right. You have a crew you run with, girls that are like-minded, also have strong followings, or do you have a high school clique? Are you the prettiest girl in the crew and the rest of them, or whatever? Or is it
no
collective effort here?
All my friends are beautiful. All my friends are beautiful, honestly.
And that's not a coincidence, right?
No, they really are.
Have you ever received like a really expensive gift from someone you were dating or not dating, like a random just gift you didn't expect?
I did.
Or even a gesture or anything like that. Tell us what that is.
I was dating this guy who I broke up with actually 4 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Because he wasn't a very good boyfriend. But he had done some stuff, and to say sorry.
Okay.
His sorry present was a Michael Kors watch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's beautiful, but doesn't make everything better. It's still weird, though.
How long did that last?
Only 3 months.
Oh, it was real quick.
Yeah, but it was very intense relationship.
It was intense. You got to watch out of it.
Intense, fast.
Vacation pics. It seems like the quote-unquote IG models are just all over the place. And obviously it depends on when you post. She's in LA one day. She's in Jamaica the next day. Next week she's in Italy. We sit here as men trying to make sense of all of that. How, when, and where did all of this happen? And who's taking the damn picture? That's what we never know.
I honestly wonder the same thing, too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I follow a lot of people. I'm like, who is taking all these pictures?
Right, because they're never in the pictures or tagged.
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to give the honest truth?
Please do. Please do.
On that?
Yeah.
I don't personally myself, but a lot of I don't want to call out other Instagram models.
You don't have to say names.
But in LA, there's like those sugar model sites, sugar daddies, like they literally pay you to go to dinner with them. Just go to dinner. And then obviously if you go to more dinners, then it's, well, I'll pay you for this and this.
Wow.
But a lot of those models are just getting paid by these people.
But I mean, you know them. You see them around town, right? I mean, we all kind of
I know a lot of them.
Yeah. But I mean, let's be transparent here. Are they just shaking hands and going home? Is it that like strictly business? Or
Me and them, or them?
No, just we're talking about them right now. We'll get back to you, but
I don't think it's strictly business.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, I see.
But I mean, I was in the same place when I first moved here. I was super naive. I didn't really know the LA life, I guess. So I went to a couple of those dinners that were just like oh, hey, we need models for this tequila company. And I
Okay.
go, and it's like, they didn't even talk about the tequila company. And I'm just sitting here with 6 models, and then I get handed $100.
No way.
So I'm like, what is this? And now that I've been in LA for months now, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that this stuff happens all over the place.
I mean, if you're just sitting there looking pretty, eating, taking the money, and going home, it's like an easy buck, right?
It's not that bad, no.
Okay.
But then if there's a second one, there's obviously expected more and more.
Yeah, the expectations
Yeah,
grow.
I'm
like,
not about that kind of life, so.
They say, oh, Shannon, we see you came back for more, huh? Right.
Yep.
Oh, one more? He said you got one more follower.
I got a follower? Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah!